Hi everyone, my name is Megan. This is my first ever YouTube video, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a do-it-yourself dream catcher. Sorry about my voice, it's pretty annoying, I know. I'm actually sick right now, so it sounds like 10 times worse than it usually does. I'm going to show you the supplies that you need right now. First off, you're going to need a hoop. It can be any size, it can be wood, it can be metal. I have a 6-inch ring right here that I bought at Joann's, and you can also find them online. And I'm going to do it with a doily this time, so you're going to need something that's similar in size or one that can stretch to the size of your ring. You're also going to need a hot glue gun, super glue, I have tons of beads, and any type of color feather that you want. I use goose feathers. And then you're going to need some sort of leather or suede or anything that you really want to wrap the actual hoop in. Alright, let's get started. Alright, hopefully that's at a better angle for you guys. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get a tripod right now so that I don't have to position the camera really weird. For this part, you're actually going to need some thread. I use a thicker kind of thread, not really like, you know, too thin. That way you can still kind of see it. And I like to use a needle for this part because it's just easier to me, honestly. But with how big these holes are, you don't really need to use a needle if you want to just use your fingers or you don't have a needle handy. And basically, I'm just going to tie this right here, right next to the loop right here. And I'm going to kind of center this. And then I'm just going to go around the whole entire thing on the outside. And go around the hoop like this, back through the hole, all the way around. Don't know if you can see that through the hole. Alright, now when it's done, it'll look like this. I like to go around and kind of pull these to the edge so that it's tighter. I just think it looks better. But of course you can leave it looser if you want because some people like that style as well. I'm just going to go around all of this. Alright, so after you're done wrapping it all, you're just gonna go back around and make a knot. Alright. Then I just add a little super glue onto the knot and cut it. Alright, so I probably forgot to mention, I'm actually doing this dreamcatcher as a custom order for someone, and they wanted lace, kind of mint green, like sparkly silver and white type dreamcatcher. So basically, if you want to do it like this, you're going to need spools of colors, just ribbon, fabric, ribbon. I wouldn't try to use like present ribbon because it doesn't fold as nicely. So I have whites, and I have all this lace in here that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to put those on. Lots of this. Any scraps of any fabric or anything that are around that color work just fine. Alright, basically what I like to do when I'm adding this many things on a dreamcatcher is just start by adding these on here where I'd want them to be placed. Usually I go in and I make the edges the longest or the shortest, and then make the middle of it the longest, so it goes kind of down into a V. And I always try to make sure that I'm in the same spot so that doesn't look awkward. About here. And basically I'm just going to leave them like this for now until I have all of them on here. So I'm just going to add these randomly in here. And I'll also show you guys how I sparkled the feathers that I'm going to add on here. Usually if you do the outside first, it's a lot easier to go inward because you can see where you've already added the other one, and basically it just goes right after it. Just make it a little bit longer than the other one, maybe a lot, because you do have to tie these. I don't know if you can see the bottom. That. Alright. You can do alternate sizes of ribbon, different shades, different colors, don't even silver or ribbon, don't even silver colors, it's not look nice. And it's round. Alright, sorry about that. My camera, of course, ran out of space. So, basically, from here, after you've added all the ribbon you want to, you're just going to go ahead and tie it once. And then you're going to tie a knot in it again. Make sure you are pulling it like this. Make sure you pull it tight, and then kind of just pull it down. Alright, and then you're just going to do that to all the rest of them on there. Alright, now so I'm just going to glitter the feathers. Obviously this is optional and you do not need to do it, but for the dreamcatcher that I'm making, she requested that I add silver glitter on here. So really, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to take some glue here. I use just regular school glue. And I'm just going to put this on here. You want to kind of do it a little light so that you don't mess up the form of the feather. And I usually do it just about like 1/4 of the feather. And then you just have your glitter sitting here, and you just dip it in there. Perfect. Very nice. And I'm just going to do that to the tips of all of them. Alright, now for the feathers, I just took the thread that I used, tied beads on it, and then at the bottom where I actually put the feather in, I used a thicker bead and I put hot glue on the inside, and then I wrapped the thread around it and I super glued the back of it and then cut the excess off of it. Alright, now we're just going to hang it on the dresser. Alright you guys, that's it. That's how you make your own dream catcher. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm hoping to post more videos, probably with some better angles. I just ordered a tripod today, so you can follow me if you'd like any more videos of dream catchers. I do sell them, and I have an Etsy and a Mercari, and I have a Facebook if you want to add me as a friend. And I'll post all of that information in the description. Thanks for watching.